Hey everyone! So I just got off work. It is Wednesday today, 11th of June. It's been a really good day today. Eating really well today. Last couple days haven't been all that great. Sunday and Monday we went out to dinner with some friends. And yesterday I ate pretty good, except snacked a little bit in the evening. I was still under my calories with my workout and everything, but I just wasn't as pleased and happy with it as I could have and should have been. So I'm going to go on a run this evening. Need to go at least 5 miles and see how we do. I'm going to probably wait until a little bit later this afternoon or this evening I should say, just because it's a little bit warm right now. It's 85-ish degrees. And so I just don't want to be miserable. And mostly, I don't even really care about me. I get to take Jax with me running because my wife is working this evening. I just don't want him to be miserable in the heat, and just want to make sure he's comfortable and happy and everything like that. So everything's going good though. Yeah, it's just crazy to think that I'm only about a week and a half away from the half marathon that I've been training for about 12-ish weeks. It's been about 12 weeks now, almost to the day. So it'll just be kind of cool to put all that work that I put in and actually apply it to something and see how I've done and everything like that. So this weekend, I wish I would have signed up for it. This weekend is the Drop 13 half marathon, which is should turn on my radio, sorry. So it's the Drop 13 half marathon this weekend, which is down Big Cottonwood Canyon. I kind of wish I would have signed up for that one, because that Big Cottonwood Canyon is the same place that my full marathon is taking place. So it'd be kind of nice, I should say, to train for that a little bit. But at the same time, it'll be kind of cool to do the American Fork, just because it's different scenery, somewhere different. You know, a lot of people that were in the Becoming Super Challenge that Carlos set up are continuing with it. And so I've set up several goals for myself that I want to continue with. My first goal that I set up, and hopefully I can remember them all. My first goal that I set up is I want to complete the half marathon on the 21st of June with an average pace of under 9 minutes 50 seconds per mile throughout the whole 13.1 miles. And as long as I prepare and am smart about up to the race, like the sleeping before, making sure my nutrition is on, and just making sure I'm not pushing myself too hard a couple days before, I know I can do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue with what I'm doing and hit that goal. One of my other physical goals is I want to make sure I continue with my training program for the half and full marathon and continue with it perfectly. Kind of like I did with the first Becoming Super Challenge, is I had this program set up for a reason. I didn't just think of it up just randomly. I did a lot of research online and put it with my schedule on what can and will work for me. So I make sure I stick with that to the T, as much as I can, I should say. I know that things will come up, but I want to just try to stick with it and be as flexible with my other things in my life so I can hit that goal. One of my other goals is to find a strengthening program and stick with it and actually follow through with it. I've been kind of bad with that so far already, and I'm trying to decide what kind of strengthening I want to focus on. Upper body, because I know that my lower body is getting, upper body and core, just because I know that my lower body is getting a lot of working out and everything like that, just because I'm running so much. So I just want to make sure I try to lean out my core, build some muscle, and just because I know that I don't have a whole lot right now with as much running and stuff that I've been doing, and with as much weight loss I've I've came to as well. So I want to, and I'm gonna stick with that. The fourth physical goal I've come up with, which I think I'm crazy for coming up with 4, but I want to make sure I foam roll at least once per day, so I stay loose, as well as avoid injury as much as possible. With as much running as I have been and will be doing, there's potential for injury if I don't do that. And I've read a lot about it. People say that foam rolling is one of the best things you can do to avoid injury, so you can stick with your training program, and so that's what I want to do. And then my spiritual goals are as follows, is I want to pray morning and night, which I haven't been doing very good at that the last couple days. I not only pray by myself, but I want to make sure I pray with my son. You know, he's not really old enough to really understand or anything like that. He's going to be turning a year old in another couple weeks, and I want to make sure he gets in the habit to know what's going on, so he has the desire to want to pray, and I want to make sure I can become better at it as well, so I'm a good example to him. And then my other, mental, spiritual goal, whatever you want to call it, is I want to keep my eyes open as much as I can to the possibility to serve other people, and keep my eyes open for the opportunity, I should say, not the possibility, but I want to keep my eyes open for opportunities to serve other people. So instead of snacking on crappy foods when I got home, I decided I'm going to make some popcorn. That should be better than crap. It's dinner time, so I'm just going to be mixing up my dinner. I mean, it's been a while since I've had a green smoothie, or purplish green. I do a berry banana light orange juice smoothie with a ton of spinach. Here it goes. There we go. So I'm just going out for my run, and pretty excited. It's 5 mile a day, so we'll get in 5 miles today. And yeah, it's nice and beautiful today. It's cooled down a little bit. Look at that, it's pretty today. Except my dead grass over here. Ugh. I need to get some water or fertilize it or something. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so I'm gonna go get that done. And then we're trying something new today. Jax has always been really bad about wearing hats. We're gonna try to have him wear a hat for the first time during this ride. He usually pulls it off, but I got him to kind of keep it on, so I'm gonna try to keep it on because it's a BYU hat. And go Cougars. So I just hit 3 miles in just a little bit under 30 minutes. Feeling pretty good. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go another 2 miles approximately and just keep working hard. Here we go. So I did 5 miles, 49 minutes, 21.7 seconds to be exact. With an average pace of 9 minutes, 52 seconds per mile. So with pushing the stroller with my little boy in there, and he kept his hat on the whole time. Hi, bud. So he kept his hat on the whole time. Again, 9 minutes, 52 seconds. It says I burned 985 calories. Cadence was 106 steps per minute. So that's pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. I can't remember exactly what I should be at. I know I need to increase the steps per minute a little bit to avoid injury as much as possible. So I'm going to try to work on that as good as I can. And so you are having just lots of fun, aren't you? Yeah. Bud? Yes? You got it in your Cougars hat? Say, go Cougars! Anyways, so I'm gonna have a good rest of the night. What time is it? Let's see. I'm really curious now. So it's just after 8 o'clock already. It's 8:03. So we'll be putting Jax to bed here in just a few minutes. And we'll have a good rest of the night, huh? Maybe sit down and watch a show. Sit down and watch a show before I go to bed. And go to work tomorrow. Go to work on Friday. Go on a long run on Saturday. Then I'm only a week away from my half marathon. And you want to get up here, huh? You want to get on Sweaty Dad? So anyways, have a good night. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Just because he's such a cute boy. Huh? And I just got looking. Here's my Cadence. Sorry to do this again to you. Here's my cadence throughout the whole thing, and I guess 103 really isn't that good, or however many it was. If you look real close, you can tell when my left hand, which is the side that my watch was on, wasn't counting it, so it was showing 0 steps per minute. And then, you know, up in here when it was on my right foot, it was pretty good. So you should. Looking at it, it looks like you want about 160 to 170 beats per minute. I was even up a little bit higher where it probably should have even slowed down a little bit. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on it. I think if I remember, I have to look at it. There's something on my watch will show me my steps per minute as I'm running. So that'll be kind of interesting to maybe kind of look at that a little bit also. So anyways, have a good night. Peace.